My name is Tim Wolcott, and I'm a fine art landscape photographer. Photography is my blood. My family has a long history in the medium that dates back 175 years. I recently tried out the Phase 1 IQ260 digital back over a week in Utah. It's an area I know well, and although the landscape there can be very challenging, it can be worth its effort as it can produce some great results. I never go out and shoot just for the sake of it. I go out to create museum pieces, so I don't take any shortcuts. I always take my 10 prime lenses and 3 zoom lenses because every landscape needs a different focal length to make it come alive. But this means I have to carry a very heavy camera bag, which is made more difficult. As it was hot on the very first morning of the shoot, I set up and mounted my camera system on my gigantic 12-foot tripod to get the right elevation I needed. Once I composed the shot, I got down from the ladder and checked the focus and adjusted the exposure settings on my iPad. The IQ260 has Wi-Fi capabilities, which means you can directly connect to the device like my iPad mini. I can double tap on the screen to instantly zoom in at 100%. On this shot, I could check the focus of the tree in the lower left corner of the frame. I'm always really concerned about getting the focus correct, and it was great to see the minute details of the pine tree in the foreground and think, yeah, every pine needle is razor sharp. Once I got the depth of field right and everything was ready to go, I waited for the clouds to drift through the sky and the shadows to appear in the right position. For me, this is the fun part. The only problem is I typically wait for 3 to 4 hours for the scene to come alive, and then I get a very short window to shoot it. But being there when the magic happens with the right gear is amazing. Shooting digitally with the IQ260 gives me the confidence that once I've pressed the shutter, I know that I've got the shot. It's a very reliable system, but the huge advancement is that while it's like shooting an 8x10, now we've got 13 stops of light instead of the 7 we had with film. The results I got from the IQ260 during this week in Utah were incredible. There were a lot of things you could shoot with this digital back that you just cannot shoot with any other camera system in the world. When I look at the quality of these files, I am just blown away. The color accuracy is the most scary, but the huge dynamic range and the long exposure mode means that you can get shots that you used to walk by and pass up. There is almost nothing I can't shoot anymore.